No. This is the thing. This is the thing. There's a difference between fuck and fuck. There's a difference. All right.
All right, I think everything's functional now.
Fucking A. Cantheon looks weird. That's because he's wearing a Woody shirt. And he looks nothing like
why is your button topped? Like, why is it button all the way to the top?
He looks like a weird fucking priest.
Someone made a comment that it wasn't buttoned up properly, so I just buttoned all the way up.
If you only button the top button, if you're gonna put a tie on, were you intending? Go put a tie on.
Look at an image of Woody.
No.
Do you have a tie?
God, it's a shirt. Damn it. It's for fun.
Okay, the mayhem has started a little too early. We haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Can you fucking relax for 1 second?
No.
Figure, dude.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Mayhem. I am Sixy. We have a special guest for you today. Ganthy on the house, introduce yourself. Hurry up. So we can do the person that matters.
I'm Gantheon.
Apparently,
because you guys came from my channel.
I'm House. Apparently, I don't fucking matter now.
You don't. None of us matter.
And you don't time keys.
Do you know who is here? None of us matter. We are fucking peasants. We are peasants in the presence.
I've timed all the keys on my Demon Hunter this week. At least I didn't give up on a plague fall.
First of all, I didn't give up. It was Fluid had to go pick up his kid, so he was healing.
We don't talk about WoW. I mean, really, the topic of conversation is how dog shit these two are at video games. It's not about WoW. You understand, Third Artifact?
Yeah. It's not aimed at me. If it's y'all, I'm cool.
No, we won't. Fucking,
cool.
we bow in the we are not worthy. So everyone, if you do not know who she is, fucking the queen herself, Women of Warcraft leader, co-founder. What do I call you? Supreme
Founder?
leader, founder of Women of Warcraft, Third Artifact. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Round of applause.
Big.
Okay, that may be offensive to some of one of our viewers.
What?
They can't actually give a round of applause.
Oh yeah, he's only got one arm, but fuck that guy. Honestly.
Wait. I have this thing, and I set it up, but I forgot to use it.
What thing?
Oh, you guys probably can't hear it. Hold up.
Oh, I was like, do we actually have?
Can you hear it? There's a round of applause here. We'll get.
Dude, are we really going that route with this? Like cheesy fucking 80s, like Dave Letterman.
I'm sorry for trying.
Fucking Christ. Somebody put me out of my misery. So tell us about yourself, Third Artifact. Tell us about Women of Warcraft. 5 minutes. I don't know. Do you know when you have to like write your own?
Give us your elevator pitch.
Have you ever done like you had to write your own?
What does it say on your LinkedIn? Do people like what does it say on your LinkedIn? Give us like that bio.
I mean, I deleted my LinkedIn because I didn't want people to find me. But like, if I had one, I would put that. So I'm Third Artifact. I'm a Protection Paladin main in World of Warcraft. Yes, I do play Horde because I know people are gonna ask. If it wasn't obvious. But yeah, so I made a prop pally in WoW. I've been playing consecutively for a year, but I started back in Warlords and played on and off again. I started Women of Warcraft about a month and a half, 2 months ago, but it's been something I've had like an idea of for the past 6 months. But Women of Warcraft, it's just a Twitch team that I started because I actually started getting harassment while streaming World of Warcraft, and I noticed I was like coming from variety going straight into just streaming World of Warcraft. I noticed that the harassment was like a huge uptick in it. So after going through that myself, I felt like it was my responsibility to take what I learned from my experiences of, okay, so how do I stop this? How do I prevent this? And put it in a setting where other people can use that information to protect themselves or potentially prevent it as well. So yeah.
Awesome.
Can we just address can we time out Little Cap? He's always so aggressive.
100%.
So aggressive.
Oh my god.
He's so aggressive.
Just fucking.
We're just gonna do that. Chill out, bro.
So Little Cap started in the internet like he's 16 now, but he started really young in the thing, and so like he's grown up around these savages, and as a result, he
60.
acts like a fucking like he's still in a loincloth and with a spear. You know what I mean? Like we gotta fight. I keep telling him, I'm like, bro, you're 16 now. If you accidentally run somebody over with your car, they're gonna try you as an adult. Like you gotta figure your shit out, bro. He'll learn. That's fine.
Were we all like Spitfires when we were 16 though?
No, I got beat as a child. So
it's do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah,
that's the saying.
I don't remember.
We've lived these mistakes.
So I think I was playing. Was I playing Dota at 16? The original in Warcraft 3. I think I was busy getting catfished by dudes. Pretty sure.
You know what? You should have been. What was that guy? What's that guy that finds predators? You were almost on that show, probably.
Probably was.
What is his name? Oh my god.
I was so square though when I was 16. Like, I'm never gonna drink alcohol and I'm never gonna do drugs. Like, I'm so like, say no to drugs, kids.
Chris, you're gonna end up on an episode with Chris Hansen, How to Catch a Predator. But no, so like when I like was playing like Xbox Live, like Black Ops, I was like playing with a bunch of my friends, and I said "fuck you," and my mom walked in and beat me upside the head.
Grounded.
So from that point on, I never like got mad. Like I never like yelled at people like when I was playing video games until like I moved out, and then I could say like intellectual things to like destroy your demeanor in your life. But you know.
So my dad was a cop, and I had to like. So like I was in all AP classes. I was doing sports after school,
Nerd.
and then I wanted to play video games, right?
Hey,
but like at that point, well, the thing is like by the time I would get to playing video games, it was 10 p.m. at night. But I'm like 15-year-old child, so my parents would be like, "No, you need to go to bed," as is appropriate for a parent. But like, no, it's video game time. So like I would play under stealth, all the lights off. I had to fucking whisper, like no one could say anything super loud. It was full stealth operation. So. What about you, Third Artifact? When did you start? Wait, hold on. Did I hear this correctly on stream? Your birthday is coming up, and how old are you turning?
No, it's an ongoing joke.
Every day's her birthday.
Apparently. So I didn't actually. Q, shut up. So I didn't actually like really start gaming until I moved out. Because I grew up in a home where like one, video games are frowned upon. It was go outside and play outside. And two, like during most of my childhood, we didn't have much money anyway. So like my parents couldn't like afford games. Like even when games were cheaper, they're like, that's just a ridiculous amount of money. And you're just going to sit inside and then you're going to grow up and be weird because you have no social skills. And I grew up to be weird with no social skills anyway, because I didn't live in a neighborhood. I lived in the country and my only friends were cats. So good job, Mom.
She did it.
Yeah.
She did
No,
it.
I might not be able to talk to people, but I can talk to cats now. Thanks, Mom.
Either die a hero, or live long enough to become the villain.
Wait, so is
Exactly.
part of the joke that you're 37, or are you actually 37?
It's a joke because people all the time are like, it's usually creepers too. They're like, so how old are you? Where are you from? And I'm just like,
Oh my god.
It's
I'm
those.
37.
All right, I have this theory, right? The people that
Yeah.
do that are the same people that were on Omegle asking ASL.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Figured it out. I found where they came from.
So I was like, oh man, I have this confession. And I was going to excuse myself for it because I had no excuse because I thought you were older than me for a second.
Mm.
But so now I can say like officially I'm a grandpa. So like when I messaged you, I'm like, yo, I love that commercial you did, blah 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 blah, right?
Mhm.
I thought that was a post from like 2 weeks ago. I get my grandpa brain doesn't understand how pinned tweets work. So like, I don't know how it even came up on my feed, but then like I went to your profile, and this is not the first time it's happened, by the way. This is like the second or third that like I messaged somebody. I'm like, hey, I saw this tweet, I really like it, and it's like from 3 years ago. And I'm like, fuck, I'm an idiot.
You know,
fuck, I was so embarrassing.
60 don't read so good.
No,
like the
Well,
fact
I
that
just-
there's a date on the tweet. You know, it's like timestamped, right? Like
yeah,
with
I
the
know,
date.
but I don't like. All I see is like fucking blocks of text, right? And like I don't.
Well,
I
it's
just
like the first thing that you see. When it's
yeah,
up
and so I'm like, oh, cool. This is like new or whatever. So like I messaged a guy who does the Warrior Guide, right? I wanted him to come on the podcast and tell me if I should play Warrior or not. And so like I see his thing. I'm like, oh, I'm starting a Patreon, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, hey, you can come on and like promote your Patreon. I don't give a fuck. And like I'm like, and then I read back through it because he never responded to me, and so I got all self-conscious, like, you know, like, oh my god, he doesn't love me. And so like, and then I'm like, oh shit, that post is from 2017.
To be fair, why do you have a post from 2017 pinned?
That's also
60's
a
like
good
that
point.
guy. 60 is like that guy who's like scrolling through someone's Instagram who accidentally likes a photo from like 360 weeks ago.
Bro, like
yeah.
when I was in high school, right, there was this girl I was crushing on, and my mom's like, what are you doing? Like why are you just like sitting there staring at your phone? I'm like, well, I have a crush on this girl. And she's like, let me see. So I showed her, and my mom like went to like zoom in, and this was before you could zoom in on Instagram posts,
Double
right?
tap.
She double tapped a post from like 3 years before, and I'm like, well, my life's over. Can I change high schools now? Like
It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, except
Fucking embarrassing.
except Ben like follow up the night. So this was like on a Saturday. Monday, the girl's like, "Did you like my post from 3 years ago?" I'm like, "Yep." What are you gonna do about
No,
it?
that was my mom.
I know. I was like, yeah, I did that, and we dated for like 2 years. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's sweet.
That actually ended up well right.
Oh yeah.
Way to go, mom.
Fair warning, Third Artifact. There is a chance that you may be
Nope.
told to watch Letterkenny after this if you don't already watch it. The show's fantastic.
You're good. I've had like quite a few friends are like, you should watch it. It seems like something right up your alley. I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
To be fair,
To be fair,
it is much wittier than you would expect it to be.
So good.
just like if you do start watching it, I think it's episode 3. You can skip.
Yeah, don't
that.
watch Fart Book.
You can skip
Don't watch
Fart
If you're not
Book.
into, if you don't think farts are
100%
funny,
do
don't
not watch
Fart Book.
I think like there's like appropriate time farts, but like it's just you can skip it. Just do yourself that favor.
It's a lot.
People literally call me Turd Fartifact, so I think I'll be good.
There's another in season 9. The second episode is really the one where they do the kids.
So with kids, yeah, that one's super awkward.
It's so fucking awkward, bud. I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
If you got a problem with Canada Geese, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that marinate.
No.
And that episode's
okay.
almost as awkward as Matt.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Also,
gosh.
Third Reich, if you ever have a guy come into your chat and his name's Matt the W, you can just ban him. Just ban him.
Okay.
Instantly ban him.
He's one of
All
our
right,
moderators, but it's
Open
just you.
tab.
He might do a lot of work for you, but honestly, like it's just not worth the level of discomfort that you have to go through whenever he opens his mouth. You know? No.
Noted. One of my mods is in here like writing this one down too.
Fuck it. We all have individual points redeems where you can just ban him at any
She's
given
not
moment.
actually 37.
Yeah, I figured it out. I think on account of the fact that she said I'm not actually 37.
I'm almost certain that Mood knows that. I think he just likes talking about the fact that he was alive when Chernobyl happened.
I don't.
I read about that in my history
Thank you.
books.
Thank you, Lemon. Appreciate that.
Lemon.
So
Lemon
can we
is
talk
great.
about this? Even though it's, I guess, apparently 6 months old. The hate raids. Can we talk about them? Like I've never.
They still happen.
Do they
No way.
to you
Yeah.
regularly?
Yeah, so it goes like 2 to 3 weeks all of a sudden, and it's not like some hate raids. There's like a Twitch streamer that's live streaming you, and like they send their community over to you to harass you. Which I mean, I've gotten something. It wasn't harassment. It was more of them comparing me to other chicks to like measure out who was the hottest one, and my mods were like, get the fuck out. That's not why we're here. This isn't a wet t-shirt contest. But like, I think it's just one person, to be honest, where they come through and they send a bunch of bot accounts to spam messages. And it happens every 2 to 3 weeks. This has been happening every 2 to 3 weeks to the point where like, my mods are excellent at going to sub-only mode in chat very quickly. But we go through, we ban everything. Sometimes they follow up with like a bunch, like 3,000 to 5,000 follow bots. But through that, we've learned how to quickly remove all of those and been able to advise others, hey, Commander Root, you can remove all those follows and still have your follower count be normal.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's so
God.
cool. Yeah,
I'm about to lose
because
4,000 followers today. Fuck me.
Bro,
Fuck me.
I just dropped off because I got follow botted during postseason, like season 4, and like they all just dropped off like yesterday. Like went
Yeah,
down like 600
sometimes it
followers. I was
takes
like, all
time.
right, dope.
I'm still a spring summer child, and I haven't been followed by it yet.
Yeah, wait.
it's coming.
Imagine making it, you know? No,
Right?
just-
That's when I know I've been followed about it.
Oh yikes, bud. That's a yikes, bud.
Hey there, bud. What do you?
Well, that's my time. I'm out of here.
So, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck. So, all right. So it's one person. So, because I was thinking about this, like, who the fuck goes to these Twitch channels? Like,
I think it's just 1 or 2 people. 1 or 2 people that do it all the time, and then you got those stragglers here or there that come in and say something witty like that. We have, and we made a whole I made a whole edit about it, and it's become a joke. There was a guy, and he goes around to all the women on Twitch. His name is the Sheriff 123. Do you know who I'm talking
oh
about?
god.
No?
I can't say that I do.
Left corner of your screen. Did you not? I think he's there. I see him. Wait, I know him. I know that guy.
Well, he does a copy pasta about like how you're just using your looks to get money out of people, and most people just like ban and move on. But I was like, no, I can have fun with this one. So, someone gifted him a sub to the channel, and then I made like a joke because I was like, you want me to go on a date with you to prove that like I'm not using my looks to get views, but I'm married. So like, do you want me to divorce to prove to you? Like, what do you want me to do? And then like he ended up pulling up another account and was using his account. He was like, yeah, that's my friend. He's in their other room crying because you hurt his feelings. Can you just please, like, totally went like that direction with it. And then he was like, he'll take you to a nice dinner, napkin on lap and everything.
Napkin on
Oh my
lap.
god.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? If you want to do that,
define a nice dinner?
I guess.
Like, well,
So now
like,
it's just
Do you
a
want me
whole
to
joke.
wait? Hold on. I'll take you on a date too. Okay, you ready?
I feel
Can
like
I see the
nice
bidding
dinner, you
war?
have to have that small fork
want a
that
bidding
everyone
war.
knows exactly what it's for.
a bit.
I need a bidding
dating.
war. I'll supersize your fries. That's my offer. That's my offer.
That's incredible though, because they don't even offer supersize anymore.
That's yeah.
That's
No,
see.
so
I
first
can
of all,
clout.
you act like
I
he
want you to know
doesn't.
I have 7,000 Twitch followers. I have fucking clout. Okay.
Why did
It's 1,000, but 4,000 are bots. Those bots fucking love me.
We all. My Discord dropped. What a joke.
I thought I was checking
Alright.
someone disconnected you from in there.
Dude, my burn was so bad it fried his internet.
And it was definitely Matt.
Oh wow.
No one disconnected you. You just exited out yourself. All right.
We see the problem. The
Right.
problem with our behavior towards each other, third
Mhm.
artifact, is that it escalates, and then people get butthurt. So we have to like check server logs to see who's actually butthurt at the
It
right
hasn't
person.
hurt. It hasn't
Been
happened in
there.
a while. But there was a
Yeah.
time where like me and Ganthine would just disconnect each other from Discord, like or
Mhm.
move each other, like when we're like in the middle of keys. And
Oh,
then it turned into like a whole like fuck you, yo, fuck you, like
Fuck
and just like
you.
no, like there was no
Why the
productiveness
fuck are you
after
gonna
that.
do that?
It was just
So
yelling.
I'm an asshole one time because I'm pissed about the schedule and because I'm on edge about my partner application and it's the end of the fucking world, but I have to listen to them for hours bitch about each other. Like fuck out of here. You know? Fuck out of here. So anyways, back to our guest.
And
World doesn't
anytime
revolve
they
around you,
fight-
Pantheon. Gosh.
Anytime they fight, I say sorry, mom and dad, and I ask them to stop fighting.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I don't think once we've been like, let's
Never.
not fight in front of our son.
Pantheon's right.
Um,
It's more of like a
Well
fuck
done.
you, Gantz, shut up. I'm like, okay.
Okay, I have a personal question.
Mm.
And I kind of mentioned this in the Twitter whatever fucking DMs. I just got partner on Monday, and I'm staring at this, and I kind of said like I'm staring at this abyss. Like there's no fake benchmarks anymore,
Nope.
right? Once you get partner, there's some ones for money and stuff like that,
Mhm.
but like there's no real benchmark to say like, am I doing it right, mom and dad? You know, like.
Mhm.
Like, how did you, when you got partner, so did you get partnered in World of Warcraft or you got partnered doing your variety streams?
I got partnered when I went to streaming only World of Warcraft, which was weird because, I mean, I'm still not that great, but at the time I look back and I was like, yo, I was fucking garbage. Gross. I didn't even do like keys that were above a 10 and I was averaging like 150 people. Well, were y'all really that bored? But yeah, I got partnered when I was streaming World of Warcraft. And I got partnered. It's been 6 months now. I didn't even where's the time gone? But yeah, there's not really. Now it's just kind of like you do whatever you want. If you want, do you want to like focus on like how do I drive my numbers up? Do I say, well, I got the check mark and that's all I really wanted. I'm going to do whatever I want. And who cares if it messes with my numbers? Like from there, you just got to decide like, what is it that you want?
Yeah.
What is good for you?
So like, I think the part of the problem is like, I don't know. So one of the reasons why I liked your commercial thing so much is I'm actually a pharmacist. Like I'm a licensed pharmacist, went to school, the whole 9 yards. I have
we did look it up.
I have
looked it up.
ridiculous crushing debt. I owe the government like $400,000 or something like that. Crippling debt. There's no getting out. Like, even if I was a pharmacist today, like, I'd still be living paycheck to paycheck. Now I just don't pay my student loans and I still live paycheck to paycheck, right? Like, so that for me, there's always this question, like, I could be making $120,000 a year, but instead I make $20,000 a year. If everything stays exactly where the fuck it's at right now. Like, and that's part of the problem is, like, it ebbs and flows, it comes and goes, right? Like, and you have to, like, roll with those punches. But the thing is like, in my mind, I have to be growing at least to try to get to that number, like, back to that number. But to get to that number is obscene. Like, if you were to do it through Twitch only, like, the number of your average viewers has to be somewhere around like 6,000. I think I've extrapolated from data. So, like, I'd have to be averaging 6,000 viewers in order to be somewhere in that realm if only my money was coming from Twitch, right? Like, and so it's this really confusing situation where it's like, well, I don't think, most people don't get 6,000 viewers on Twitch. You have Asmongold and then you have everyone the fuck else.
Yep.
Did you say, wait, you said 400,000?
6,000.
400,000
like
is debt. my debt from pharmacy school.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't go to college.
I had a house first. Like, I was an adult first and then went back to school. So I had all these bills, right? But, like, pharmacy school is full time. Like, you have jobs, you have part-time jobs, but most of those just pay your expenses, especially because I moved to Chicago to go to pharmacy school. It's expensive as fuck here. You know what I mean? So it's like one of these things where it's like, I'm staring at the abyss, but, like, I want to play other games. Like, you have to like grow. Like, you started Variety. Do you still find that a lot of those people from Variety are still in your channel as you played WoW and moved on? No, they're all gone.
No. Well, I did a Phasmophobia stream and a Skyrim stream in these last couple weeks, and I've seen them come back when I went back to doing more than just WoW gameplay, which was nice. And then people that have watched me since I started playing WoW, watched, like, the Skyrim stream. People were just making WoW jokes the entire time, like, coming and going, oh, 9.1 came out already, like, and I was like, I love you guys, thank you. So that was really nice. But yeah, when I went from Variety to WoW, there were people that stuck around just because, we were chit-chatting, having fun. Since I progressed to, like, trying to push keys and focus more on improving myself as like a tank, I'm not as let's make jokes about, like, butts and stuff, because I'm focused on timing this key. I've got responsibilities now. So those people kind of, like, drift away, but then they come back when I switch over to doing some Variety gameplay. And we've got, like, a couple other Variety games planned that I'm sure they'll come back to, and it's always nice. But they still catch up with me, like, in Discord or Twitter if we're just hanging out.
Oh, nice. So, like, in your travels of, like, doing this, like, is there anything you would redo? Is there something, like, if you could tell yourself from 6 months ago or even a year ago before these guys get partnered, like, hey, go do this quick, like, before you're in a spot where you feel pigeonholed?
I would probably have, like, once a week done a game that wasn't WoW focused. Like, just one day a week where everyone knows, like, we're taking the day off of WoW. Like, Friday nights, we play something else. Friday nights, we get the community involved, and we play something stupid like Uno, or we play something current, and just give it a shot and try it. Yeah, just give it a shot and try it, and keep it up consecutively so people know, like, Friday is, like, the night where you're like, who knows what's going to happen? Maybe even, like, let people vote. Like, do a chat poll, be like, hey, what are we doing tonight? What do you all want to do? Because that kind of helps there too. And that's where, like, I'm starting to go. See how it goes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty cool. Okay, but so you mentioned Uno. Am I the only one that's like so I'm not a very competitive person. But when the Uno cards come out, I will destroy friendships. Yeah. Is that just me, or, like, is that, like, everyone?
No, it's everyone.
No,
okay, cool.
That's everybody.
I don't feel like such a monster anymore. Like, I've literally, like, rioted and, like, flipped a table over playing Uno with my. Granted, like, not very sober, but yeah, Uno is not a good thing for me.
I'm the person that's like, I'm not very competitive. Like, I don't care about winning. And then when I'm losing, I'm like, damn it.
Oh no! Like, I used to tell my friends, like, straight up, I'm like, this is gonna go one of two ways. We're either gonna be friends after this, or you're gonna delete my number, and there's no in between. Like, There's no like I'm gonna let him chill out. No, it's like full rage.
Go play Among Us.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
like,
been decided that me and House cannot play Among Us together.
When House streamed through the night for like reset days,
Oh,
like
that was
when
the
servers
worst.
would go down, he'd play Among Us with like whoever wanted to play, and jeez Louise.
We would play
Like,
Lonely
sometimes-
Island videos and play Among Us during during the maintenance. And I was like, at this point, like I've been streaming like 17, like 18 hours, and I'm just so tired, and I'm getting so mad because like everyone's just killing me first because I never got to be the fucking.
100%.
Oh my god, it was so rage. Oh my god, I like thinking back. That's the most mad I've been in a very long time.
Yeah, he was a madman. Because then you'd go immediately from that into heroic raid.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like,
I'm usually like, oh, don't worry, it's fine that you fucked up that mechanic, and then like on the Zoth, I'm like, if you fucking die, I will kick you mid pull. I don't care. I just want to get this done so I can go to bed.
I hate being like that in raids. Oh gosh, the first time I went to Sludge Fist, I had to have people set out because they just were not pulling their weight in DPS, and I felt so bad. And to make it worse, one of them is like in there throwing a fit and is like, I guess I just won't raid with you anymore. And I'm like, fine, take your 1.2k DPS elsewhere.
so I remember hopping into your stream and talking about raid. You got into heroic this week, right? Is that what you were
Yeah.
saying? How did that go?
Oh, it's so good. Oh, I was so happy. So someone I met through another Discord was like, hey, like my guild, we're running heroic on our alts. You can tank for us. And I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. Just come on. It's all good. It's all good. So it went really, really well. And I guess I didn't realize until we got to Stone Legion that I was 310 heroic. Cause I was like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that changed. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah. So on Council, I didn't know that like instead of 4 dance moves, it's 6 on heroic. So I did my 4 dance moves, and then like I pally ponied to the front to start taking. I was like, wait, what? And that's when they were like, wait, do we need to explain the fight mechanics? I was like, I YouTubed it. They just did not mention this. So I was like, just tell me the strat and like it'll be fine. So I mean, we wiped like twice on the second guy, the Huntsman, and then we wiped once on Stone, or no, we didn't wipe once on Stone Legion. We wiped 3 times on Denathrius, got it on the 4th. So
you got Big Daddy D down?
yeah, we did, and it was so cool.
That
I
fight's
got
That's
to
your
fun.
drink it.
AOTC mount?
Ooh.
Wait, there's a what?
So when you do heroic Denathrius, you get a mount, right?
No.
No.
Oh. I've done it once. I fucking hate raid. I hate raid from the bottom of my heart. I have no desire. If I didn't get AOTC, I wouldn't feel any type of way about it.
Mhm.
But I thought there's always a mount with AOTC.
No, there's not.
No, it's,
No.
it's,
There's
it's
never
like
the
every
first season.
other. It's like every other raid.
Yeah, there's
Whatever.
never won the first season.
Whatever. You guys go have fun with your big fucking bosses.
Bro,
I'll be over
I'm
here
like-
fighting trash.
I'm not
We're, like,
having
on
fun
week-
with Mythic Stone Legion. It's awful.
Bro, I've been on Sire for like a month, and I'm like the other. Oh my god, yeah. I just want to get it done with so I can like meme on my DK at this point.
I try to like people ask me like what's World of Warcraft about, and I'm like, okay, so like imagine you're fighting a monster, right? Now imagine that monster is like 500 times the size of you, and then imagine there's shit on the ground that you got to dodge, and that's World of Warcraft.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
My
How
favorite-
else do you describe it?
My favorite is when people are like, I'm just starting it out. What do you recommend I play? I'm always like, not a tank. Dude, please. I had someone come in and they were like, people keep kicking me from dungeons. And I was like, oh, buddy, what's going on? What's wrong? He's like, well, I'm new to the game. So I think I'm making some mistakes. I'm like, okay, well, we all make mistakes when we're new to WoW and doing dungeons. I mean, I was that hunter that had, was pulling aggro and didn't even know it until I was level 70. But, that's my story. What's going on with you? He's like, well, so I just got the game and I boosted a tank and I jumped into dungeons and I was like, wait, this is You need to. No.
Tanking isn't for the faint of heart.
No. I always tell
Because
people
even when it's not your fault, it's your fault.
Because we're all tanks here. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a discount tank.
Yeah.
he's like the tank you get at the 99-cent store.
So is fucking House.
Yeah, so it's
You
like
didn't come into this-
I'm
Hold the whole. I'm
Come
gonna
on,
fight you on
into
this.
expansion. You didn't come into this expansion prepared to play tank.
I was not originally gonna tank, but last season I tanked
Right.
over 1,000 keys. So
Okay,
fight
but
me.
you did not come into this saying, I'm gonna fucking tank.
oh god, no,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't
I
the plan.
did, so fuck you.
That was me when I came back because I played like DPS and I had one healer when I first started. When I came back, I was like, okay. When I first started playing WoW, I got really hooked in because it was a brand new experience and it sucked me in. And that's why I like jump back and forth between I'm back, no I'm not, I'm back, no I'm not. So I need something new to keep me in with this, with me coming back at like the last patch of BFA. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a tank. I've never played a tank. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get in there and do keys that or not keys, but dungeons that I totally forgot the routes of and piss people off. And I'm not even gonna care because why? I'll be the tank and I can do what I want to do. And I've played consecutively since. I've had a blast tanking, and now I'm seeing like more women getting involved in tanking. I'm like, yes, get in there, do it.
Just do it.
Our main tank, or one of our main tanks, is a woman, and she's awesome. She plays a night bay paladin though.
Our best person, like, so we all like have like people that help us with carries and stuff like that, right? Like,
Right.
Our most badass DPS is also a woman. Like, hands down, shits on everyone.
Shout out to Osa. Is she
Osa's god tier.
like honestly like I like made
She
a
is
joke.
here.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Shout out.
If she started streaming, we have to bring her on board because she will gut us. If we don't.
She'd ruin us.
She would gut us.
She would ruin us.
Yeah.
Like, why would I run with these guys when she can pump 10k DPS? Like,
speaking of third artifact, I need you to fire a couple girls so that we can pick them up. By the way.
No way.
okay,
I need you to fire a few people so we can pick them up.
so I want to
No way.
I want to talk to them. This might be a little controversial, but like, so we had Cyberlace on a few weeks ago, and she kind of told us like when you guys started Women of Warcraft, like there was kind of like a thing of people like calling you guys out for not being like what's the word I'm looking for?
Racially inclusive.
That's like not being like but like the thing is right. So like there was another one of us. There was a fourth one. There was Connor. But before that we had Ray. But like then she had left. And so it was just 4 white dudes, but no one had ever said anything like, hey, you guys should think about being inclusive. But I just find it so interesting that you start Women of Warcraft and that's like one of the first comments that comes your guys' way.
When it comes down to it, women are held to a higher standard. So having an all women's team, we are held at a higher standard. We have to do more because we're the women, and the women are supposed to do better. And it kind of sucked because, you know, we were trying our best. And like, I'd never done anything like this. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't expect to get 176 applications. I expected like 30. I didn't expect that our Twitter would get over 1,000 followers within 24 hours, including freaking Method following us, Blizzard employees following us. Like, I didn't expect this, and I was just kind of like, I'm in over my head.
It was like you tried to dip your toes in the water and something grabbed you underneath the pool. Pretty much.
Yep.
Like,
they were just like, fucking suffer. Or I don't know.
It's one of those things. I think like even like there's the 3 of us. We think like the Women of Warcraft stuff is super fucking cool, and I know we all want to support it the best that we can because it's just one of those things that having that space for I'll constantly I'll go in there and check who's streaming, and some of them are playing like variety games and stuff when I check them out. And it's like one of those things. It's just a really cool thing that you guys are creating there for a space that they may not have thought was available. Mm-hmm. So I know I would like to continue to throw the support there. One of the people who's always like in my chat every once in a while is Quixotic, or streamer formerly named SquaredX.
How do you say her name? Because
Quixotic. She had to literally teach me how to say it. Like,
cool,
I needed to be coached on how to say her name because I just started calling her Q fucking Q. And
Wait. I need you to teach me now because I butchered it.
Quick sot tick. Someone had to literally.
Ticks.
Yeah, someone
I'm gonna
literally
forget,
had to,
but at least someone
phonetically
told me at
spell
one
it out
point.
for me.
All right, cool.
Because she's like always in stream and very helpful, and she was saying, I mean, like I saw that she was on there. It was really cool. So I would like I just think it's a fantastic thing, and it's something that I know all three of us would love to continue to support and be help whenever we can.
Hell yeah, we've got some pretty cool ass people in there. Like, oh my god, the way some of these people play, I'm like, my god. So, but yeah, they're all fantastic. And I mean, like when I first had the idea, I had talked about it with like a friend of mine, like a really close friend, and I was like, I want to make an all women's team, so that way, like, because at the time, I had a guy that was targeting me and my friend, and he would make multiple accounts and spam me, and he was trying to dox me and all this other stuff. And all I could think was like, I had put measurements in place in case this happened, but what if someone who was new hadn't? So I was like, okay, why don't I make a team and we can like share this information with other people? And she was like, I don't do girl teams, they're catty. So I didn't do it. And then I talked about that with Ellie Lath, who is she's a community manager. And I talked to her about it because I still was like hurting over that. Because I was like, I feel like by not doing it, I am enabling this kind of behavior to continue. And she was like, I think it's a great idea. You should do it. So with her support, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So yeah. And ever since, like everyone that we've brought in has been so fantastic and so nice and outgoing and just really welcoming. And I really wasn't expecting this sort of feedback. Like, my God, that Discord is 10 times more active than my own Discord. And like, holy shit, there's so much going on. We had to make a channel called Thirst Trap so we could like
Wait, no way.
No.
No.
okay.
Let's like weed out the thirsty boys.
I was venting because like back in the day I had a friend that at the time he was a bigger streamer than me because he averaged like 35 to 40, and at the time I averaged 15, so that I was like, this dude's like big time compared to me.
This is my god now.
Yeah. So I'd hang out in his Discord and hang out with all his friends, and they were talking about hot chicks in the Marvel universe, and I was like, let's rate the dudes though, and then tried like posting pictures and like rating, and was like fighting with somebody else over if Mark Ruffalo belonged in top 10 because I'm like, daddy issues, he needs to be up there. And like the guy got mad and was deleting the pictures and replacing them with women.
You can 100% do that in Discord. You can do that in this Discord. I think we'll all chime in.
Wait, do I have daddy issues too if I would put Mark Ruffalo in my top 10?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
60 you do. Yeah.
First of all, Paul Rudd, hands down. No questions asked.
He doesn't even look like those.
No questions asked.
Come on.
Paul Rudd.
All of his films are amazing. He's an amazing actor. But in terms of physical attractive, like, okay, listen, I don't, all right, I have to admit, I hold men to different standards than women, right? For women, because they could potentially be life partners. It's all brains, right? Like, that's the shit that comes, it's all going to be up top, right? But when it comes to men, it's pure physicality. If I'm fucking that dude, he better be ripped as fuck, honestly. Like, you know what I mean?
It's hard to argue with that fucking logic. I mean, like, I'm sitting here trying to like poke a hole in it. I'm like, if this dude is for the night, because he's not long. I'm probably not going to fall in love with a man forever. Like, you know, maybe a couple weeks, but like not forever. I haven't tried to make you fall in love with me yet, though. So watch out.
Yeah, but we'll make out, and like, listen, we can make out, but like, I'm not marrying you. I'm not divorcing my wife for you.
Could we just move to Utah?
I mean, they made it illegal there now. So
is it illegal? I don't want. Is it illegal again?
It's still legal in Arizona. What's up, baby?
Oh, let's go. Taxes, bro.
Yo, Juice, come down to Florida. People don't care here.
Yeah, that's true.
You could marry an alligator in Florida, and people would be like, "Yeah, my cousin's married to one too." Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like,
Billabob.
Wait, so you're talking about? So this guy was deleting the men's pictures.
Yeah, and posting like pictures of just various women actresses, and it was like, "Oh, I'm going to take over." So I was venting about that to everyone in the community because I was like, wouldn't even let me like talk about like being like finding people attractive, and it just made them, I don't know, fragile masculinity. And so then we started having that conversation because someone was like, wait a minute, so let's actually talk about what were your ratings. So then we started talking about it, and we were like, there's people coming into the community, and we're talking about this in general chat. Let's move this over to a thirsty chat room. So don't just come in and we're over here like, no, Chris Pratt deserves to be hired. No,
Yo, okay,
Evans.
that would be like my Chris Pratt like would be like my like gay experience like that. I would like, yeah.
I think I'm still doing Matrix.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
You know what?
No.
You could-
Keanu
now
Reeves
that
would
I'm
bring
thinking
you
about
a
it, you
towel
kinda,
afterwards.
I need Keanu
Like,
Reeves.
kind of thinking you look a little bit
It's
like.
probably why you like me so much.
Yeah, I'm thinking now that I'm looking at you, maybe I'm getting a little hot. I think I need a drink.
If Keanu Reeves,
Here's
like,
what I need you to say. Like, what does he always do? What's the Keanu Reeves fucking voice line?
There's so many of them.
Oh
I immediately went Bill and Ted.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, If
I
can be
need
honest
him.
with
I
you,
need
so
him to
did
make an ASMR channel so I can go to bed.
Yo, I'm pissed about this because I want to do ASMR. I fucking love ASMR. Why can't I do it?
'Cause
I
you're
used to
too
do it to piss people
loud.
off.
You're literally too loud.
Yeah, I don't
is
think you
that-
could be
is that
quiet. I don't think your
oh,
voice
is-
goes quiet enough to be like, cause like, right, this is like, hey guys.
No, because he'd be like crinkling. He'd be crinkling a piece of paper. And be like, "Fuck, that's too loud." Like,
Oh my god. You used to do ASMR to piss people off?
Yeah, it was a redemption. Before we had channel points, we used Streamloot.
Oh, the Streamlabs
So,
points or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's where you like buy the pack of cards and you can play it. And there was one where I did ASMR for 2 minutes. Yeah. So people would redeem it like in Skyrim. So we would fuss Rodot and ASMR, or they would do it during Dark Souls. So we would ASMR through Dark Souls. So that was always.
Do you praise the sun god?
I don't know. I haven't finished the story. It's too hard.
I literally can't play games like that. My anger levels are.
I didn't get
This
angry.
is these are my in check anger levels.
No, see, look, this. Okay, look, this is
These
like
are my in check anger levels.
like. So like most people, right? Like their anger, like they start here, and it takes them to get to here, right? To get their anger levels. 60 starts here.
Above, no, he's 110% starts above the line.
Does it? Okay, yeah. Then
I can't. There's just certain games I'm cut off from.
And then he simmers down, and then somebody will say a word in stream that is just like he's like, I talked about this with you guys. Don't fucking say those words.
Okay, wait. I do have a question though. So I saw chat, and maybe it was your mom that said like that is a Danny DeVito cutout behind you.
Oh yeah.
Like we can barely.
Yeah.
Can you like pull him out? We can
my
like
God.
barely see. I can like barely.
Is it life sized?
Yes.
Is it life size?
Is it life
Wait, is
size?
it life size?
I'm 2 inches taller than Danny DeVito.
Oh my
That was
God.
the next question.
Have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God, the one with
First
the
of all,
fucking
she
distant.
She has a life
Sure. Okay.
size
Okay. Fine. Okay.
thing of
Fine.
Danny DeVito. If she
I'm
hadn't
st-
watched that,
listen,
it'd be weird.
Okay. I get. You shouldn't assume things, though, motherfucker. All right, but I can't ever get the thing out of my mind with him in the when he's all covered in the fucking
Hand
hand
sanitizer?
sanitizer.
Voice
Yeah.
Oh my God, that scene is it will never leave my brain ever.
I like
will.
the episode where he's like caught. He's in his underwear and he's like caught in the playground, and they're trying to talk to him about like pyramid schemes, and they leave him there. He's like, wait. It's tomorrow's Monday. There's gonna be kids here. It's Saturday. That one and the one where they go to the water park.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that show is so
Terrible.
fucked up.
So
That show is
anyways,
so
I
fucked
started
up and so good.
blasting.
That's my if you look in Discord, that's my status.
So I
Discord.
just started blasting.
Yes, it just says so anyways, I started blasting.
So
Okay.
can we actually?
Am I too old for this joke?
I joined your. I have your Discord still up and everything. Can we just talk about the name of your Discord? The official
What
server
about
of
it?
assholes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can we like walk away from the community like part of like renewal so we can do shit like that?
Wait, are you not? Wait, you have to. We can't do that.
We have to
Are you
be.
sure?
I'm pretty sure that would violate the community guidelines. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't read them all the way.
Fuck, this is. And you guys wonder why my anger level starts so fucking high. Like you guys wonder why it starts so fucking high. All right, listen. I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
God, fucking 10 ply there, bud, huh?
You're
Super
fucking
soft.
template. Hey, are you streaming today, by the way, Third Artifact?
Yeah,
After
it's
this? Are you
gotta
streaming
get
after
some
this?
things in. Not until later. I stream at 9. Yeah.
Then we could have rated you, but we're just
It's
curious.
okay.
So what were we talking? So all right, so then fragile masculinity.
Mhm.
Fragile masculinity. Is
Back
it?
it
Hold on. Is it? Was it? In fact, that he's actually gay and he's just
Wait,
can't
whoa.
cope with the fact that he's a homosexual and like,
No.
or is it actual fragile
Oh,
masculinity?
we're going like wait.
Actual
Okay.
fragile? Yeah. This. Oh my god. I seriously have like 50 incredibly shitty situations I've been through with other streamers. It's fantastic. I could write a
Oh
book
my
on
God.
it. This guy. So he was part of the streamers community. He was mod there, and he was one of those guys that he would make fun of you, but he couldn't take a joke. So he was he was from a European country. Which one was it? I'm gonna go with Swedish. Okay, I'm gonna say that he was Swedish just for this because I don't actually remember. It's been so long. But like he was making fun of one of the people in our chat, calling them fat, all this other stuff, making jokes about their weight. And then he said he had to go to bed, and I was like, so wait a minute, before you go, when you sleep, do you like snore in Swedish? And everyone just kind of laughed, you know. And he got so mad, he Discord muted me. So, and the thing, it gets worse. It gets worse
Oh, no.
because
Oh,
that year was TwitchCon, and I had already booked a room where I was rooming with him, the other streamer, my husband, and like a couple other people. So I had to go to TwitchCon with this motherfucker for 10 days because we said we were gonna make it a vacation. 10 whole fucking days.
Oh my God.
And the whole time he talked about like what streamers he would fuck and how he was gonna watch porn all night in the room next to mine. And he like walked into my room in the morning just unannounced to like see if we were awake, or at night to see if we were back yet, because we would like split up and come back. And I was just
real
like,
fucking awkward.
This is how the Me Too movement started, right? Like,
Fucking all this uncomfortable fucking shit. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah, that's the kind of guy he was.
Dude, I think back to all the fucked up shit I've done, right? Like, because I was a kid or didn't know any better or whatever, and I just like there's so much like anxiety. Like, fuck, I fucked up so many times in my life, and then I hear the stories that actually bother people, and I'm like, okay, I'm not such a monster. Thank fucking God,
So,
I am not such a monster. Like,
so
thank
question,
fucking God.
question, follow-ups of it. So how long have you been married?
am I the only one here that's not married?
I think so.
Yes.
So,
We got married in 2017, so over 3 years now. My husband and I actually don't like keep track anymore. We're both like mutually like we've been together for a while. It's cool. But yeah,
That's
over
awesome.
3 years now. We got married
Nice.
October 13th. It was a Friday the 13th. We got married in the woods.
She's not keeping track though.
I was a Friday. Wait,
Yo,
we got married on Friday
no.
the 13th. Wait, we got married on Friday the 13th.
October?
No, it was July of.
July?
Babe, it's 2018, right? We got married 2018. We're going on 3 years, I think.
Y'all
Mhm.
both fucking crazy because
So-
I would
so-
be terrified to get married on Friday the 13th. I'm afraid like
So-
that just sound like bad things are gonna happen. Like you're just like,
We did-
let's plan the biggest day of our life on Friday the 13th. That's the start of a horror movie. Okay.
I don't believe
No.
in bad luck.
No.
I believe in Jesus. So that's...
All right.
So
Oh fuck, I'm fucked.
Where was
I
Jesus in The
just,
Exorcist?
I'm
Huh? He wasn't there helping.
I'm fucked. He's not helping
we,
me.
we
He's not
ended up
helping me.
just celebrating our first anniversary, and it was
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, we were gonna get married on the 19th of April last year, and then the world ended.
Yeah.
So before Florida was like, "Hey, we're closing the state down because we have to, not because we want to,"
Mhm.
we were like,
Fucking
"Okay."
Florida,
so
man.
My wife looks at me. She goes, "So do you want to get married tomorrow?" And I was like, "Give me an hour. Let me think about it." So we're like, yes, and we're like, okay, we have to call our parents, we have to call our siblings and everything, and call them. And it was April 1st. So we're calling all of our family members like, hey, can you guys be in Orlando tomorrow? Because we're just gonna go ahead and get married. We'd planned to do it anyway, so it's fine. Like we got married on her parents' front pavers, everything was fine. And I get through all the calls with my family, and then my older brother calls me and goes, April Fool's, right? And we're like, no, this is real. So
I'm sure if he said it like that, he believed you too. Like, no, don't worry, it's happening, guys.
We went from having like 2.5 weeks of finish planning to canceling all of our vendors, having to fight with one of them to even get half our money back because like literally couldn't do anything because everybody was at stay at home. And then having 24 hours to plan the wedding. It was ridiculous. And
can I just say though,
she's a wizard.
It's a super cute story. But like when you said, yeah, we got married like on our parents' front pavers, that's the most Florida fucking thing I've ever heard.
Well, no, because we had planned to move it down from North Carolina because of COVID. So we were already planning, like they have like a really nice backdrop, like forest. They bought like a little arch thing for it. So they were already kind of prepared. What?
Gazebo? No, wait.
No, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like this little like wooden. It's like this little wooden like arch type thing.
Did you guys ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
So remember when Rosa Diaz was gonna get married to Pimento?
The balloon arch.
And then the balloon arch. And then like at the end, like Captain Holt shows it to her, and he like vindication. I don't. You said arch wedding, that came into my mind.
There's a viewer out there. He's actually a boomkin on Proudmoore. His name is Captain Holt, and every time I see him hop into chat, I go throw on my Brooklyn Nine-Nine shirt.
Oh.
So it's like I'll be wearing a completely different shirt, and then I see him pop in, and I go run. I get my pineapple slut shirt, and I throw it on.
Dude, that's awesome, actually.
I want one of those.
Why don't I get fun things like that?
I don't know.
Because you're too busy yelling at us.
But do you and your husband play games together?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Does he
Yeah.
does he play WoW, or is he like, nah, that's your wheelhouse?
He's the one that got me into WoW, and that's what's hilarious. So when we rented our first house together, he had his first like full-time job at this point, and he used his Christmas bonus to buy me my entire PC setup just so I could play World of Warcraft, because he knew I was like interested in it because I'd never played it.
Monster.
Yes, he did. So he was like, yeah, I used to like raid back in Wrath with my friend. Yeah, and I was like, that's so cool. And it wasn't until about 7 months ago we were talking about it, because I was like, play with me. Come on, dude. Like, come run some stuff with me. Stop playing whatever. Stop playing Destiny 2. It's going down the garbage. Come play with me. It's garbage now, but like the next expansion is gonna be great. So he starts trying to level a character, but he's like, no, I'm just gonna boost it. I'm like, how did you even like get to a point where you could raid if you can't even level a character? And he was like, oh yeah, my friend made my account and leveled and geared a character for me and then gave it to me so I could raid with them. So he started
with a silver spoon up his ass is what happened.
Yes. And I was like, you're a liar.
Wow.
So, yeah, he just doesn't have the patience for it. But we play other games together. Like right now, we've been playing a lot of tabletop together. So we've been on like a huge Dice Throne kick. Like we've got like a Dice Throne Adventures campaign still sitting on our dining room table from the weekend because we haven't finished it yet. So I even told him today, I was like, don't you clean that up. We got to finish that. Yeah, that's pretty.
Real tabletop? I just assumed you meant the tabletop simulator.
Real
you guys
tabletop,
are talking real tabletop? Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I first heard about Dungeons and Dragons, I was like, I need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like literally 20 years ago. And I still haven't done it. I'm fucking pissed about it. Like, I've never been invited to a D&D game. And like, probably because I don't have any friends.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll do it.
Do we need to make a campaign for you?
I don't know why you guys won't invite me.
I feel like
there's like a lot of games I feel like I missed out on.
You would 100% be a bard.
Fuck yeah, I would. I wish there was a bard class right now. It pisses me off that like Shadow Priest used to kind of be a bard, like in like BC, like what is it, Manila, BC, like they were a utility role. And so, like, it kind of annoys me that they got gutted, like, and that it doesn't exist like that anymore. Like, I miss some of that utility. I think you could do a lot different raid mechanics. Like maybe I'd be interested in raid if they figured out a way to like incorporate some of these utility classes back. I just think that'd be cool.
I did my first
Thanks for
pickup
coming on,
game
Tripod.
last night.
Ooh, how
What's
was
pickup
that?
game? Oh, D&D
I-
pickup game?
I was so stressed. Oh my god. I was
Oh
a
my God.
rogue and we were fighting a bridge. Like, I was like, I'm a dipshit rogue for being in this environment then, because this is not working for me.
Sounds like rogues and WoW.
The last time I played D&D,
Wow.
I played it with my brothers. My brother played the Gnome Warrior, and it was like anytime there was a closed, like a locked door, he always rolled to break it down, and we're like, no, there's stuff behind it. And he goes, okay, like roll a check against me and see if you can stop me. And it was like every time he'd do that, somebody would roll a nat 1, so he'd just like bowl over them, damage them, break through the door, and then somebody would die. And it's just like,
I'm so annoyed that you're annoyed right now when I've never gotten to have this experience. Go fuck yourself. Go fucking fuck
Dude,
Why don't we
yourself,
do
dude.
it? Why don't we do it like on like why don't we do like a
Vico
Discord
Bank.
day? Like why don't we do like a community day where we do D&D?
Oh, now I'm
Vico
invited.
Bank says renewal campaign stream.
Oh, okay.
Just
okay,
do
now I'm
like a
invited.
roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm down. Like actually,
Okay.
I'm not gonna put in any of the
If you
work,
get
but I'll
to-
show up.
Can we try the Shadowrun one instead? Because you can be cyborgs.
Sure. Whatever to bless this sweet summer child with D&D.
Fuck yes. Is this the day I'm gonna get to have a limo too? And a
No.
jet ski?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Well, you
If
have
you're
to
gonna
live in
fix all my
Florida to
childhood
buy a
bullshit,
jet
You have
ski.
to do them all. If you're gonna fix my childhood bullshit, you have to do every last one of them. I've never been in a limo and I've never been on a jet ski.
You've never been in a
I haven't
limo?
either. It's
Overrated.
okay.
No.
What?
Limos are overrated.
Yo, I flipped like a lot of jet skis. I'm not proud of it, but
Whatever. Fuck all of you. Honestly, fuck all of you. And this is why my anger level's so high. Like,
he
whatever.
takes out his
My
childhood friend.
life is great. My life is great, and you're old. Whatever.
I've never made old jokes, but I'm gonna start now.
I really thought she was older than me. I was like, thank fucking God. I was like, someone who's gonna understand what it's like to be surrounded by children all the time. Like, I'm way too fucking old for this environment. I feel like sometimes. Like,
I feel it often though, even though like I'm not that old. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I was like, okay, everyone's doing TikTok. As a creator, I should be utilizing that platform as well. But I don't want to.
I don't want to either. I don't get it.
Being on there, I'm like,
every
God.
every
I don't
time I
remember-
see a new TikTok, I'm like, is this legal?
No.
Every time I see it, I'm like,
No.
I don't
Never.
think this
If
is
you have to
legal
ask that
for
question,
me.
it's a no.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I'm allowed to look at this. Like, no. That I love that Jordan comedy guy though. So fucking funny.
I would.
The-
So you know, like there's like that big TikTok trend, right? To like dress cute, and then like you kind of go like that and like swing side to side. I want to see a TikTok of 60 doing that. Can you get? If I buy you a dress, will you do it?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think there's any question.
I,
Like in a schoolgirl uniform.
Yes. Or like
I want-
yes.
Sailor Moon, dude, just 60 is Sailor Moon.
Yes.
dude, I'm so mad that like everyone gets mad at the titty streamers because like their job is so fucking hard. But like I'm mad that I can't participate in it, even though I have titties. Like that's not
What's stopping you? What's
I-
stopping you?
Himself.
Confidence.
Can I
It's
tell you the number
confidence.
one thing? No. Can I tell you the number one thing stopping me right now? I
Yes.
don't know where the fuck to buy that hot tub from. I have no idea how much it costs. I don't know what to Google. I've tried 3 times. I want that. I want to do keys in a fucking hot tub. It's not fucking fair. It's
Just
not
all you gotta
fucking
do.
fair.
Listen, you're on the internet. It's cool. It's fine. All you gotta do, just Google. Let's see. Go to Google. Hot tub transparent background. Overlay it. Wear bikini
Oh,
and be
there
like,
you go.
yeah, it's real.
Yeah,
There you go.
we are not
The
opposed
meta
to
is
streaming
real.
in bikinis
The
here.
meta is practicing for the biddies. Practicing for the
I
biddies.
actually think all 3 of us have done a bikini stream.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. I did
No.
one like for that was like the first time I ever like the first time I did a bikini stream. It was like season 3 of BFA, and in like my LFG title I said bikini stream carries. And the amount of people
Oh.
yeah, it was a lot of people were
That's a good-
mad.
we should have brought this up. Yeah, that's
Like,
like really
but-
funny.
No, it's like you went because then 60 and I
'Cause
did
it's
double
sexist as
carries.
fuck. Yeah.
60 and I did double carries in bikinis.
That's hilarious.
But I did one
actually.
before, and the amount I just put like bikini like key carries, and the amount of people that came to my stream and goes, like people like came in like, I'm gonna jump off a bridge now. I didn't need to see this today. I'm like, oh,
See,
Just call me pretty.
The response that I got, people are like, "Yeah, we came for the bikini, but we stayed for the cats." Like,
Fair.
I don't blame them. I mean,
I'm pretty sure everyone
right
jerked
behind
off
me.
when in my bikini stream. I got fucking nice tits.
I mean, I'd be lying if
honestly.
I didn't say I didn't go back and watch that VOD.
Dude, I stuffed my bra and everything to like try to get it.
Oh my
so
god, he
that my
did his
shit was put
makeup
together.
too. I
And my wife
cried.
do my makeup.
Oh my
The
god,
trick
I
is you gotta wear
cried.
2 bras. You gotta wear 2 push-up bras.
Oh.
Yes, that's like a cosplay hack that I've seen places. And I'm like, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Two
that's
of
smart.
those.
I had socks, and it was a little lumpy, but luckily the camera's like not so defined. But then the sock would poke out from the thing.
I'd be like, no, I'm just that white.
I'm just gonna push this back in here.
It's so funny. I've never I've never stuffed downstairs for anything, right? Like, fuck it. Like, I have what I have, but like the second I was a girl, I'm like, I have to. I fucking have to. I'm not going out there with a subpar rack. Like, fuck this. You know?
You in the stream, go to bed at the end of the night, and you're just like, all right, and just all this stuff falls out.
Oh, it's fucking
There's like
awesome.
crumbs of food from whatever you were eating.
It's every night. That wasn't new for that night. That wasn't new for that night.
I think AJ found it.
Oh, did we find the hot tub?
Yep,
How much
I think
is
he
it?
did.
Yes, that is the hot tub. No, that's not. No,
Hey, I have a
there's no
donation
way
goal
that's
today.
it. That is way too expensive. There's no way they're all buying
also,
that.
this there's this like clear. I never seen bubbles.
Wait, this one this one has a built-in
I actually thought about
spa.
this last night though. I
Pumps
actually thought
yourself.
about this last night.
Yo, this one actually is a
reason-
heater. I might buy
The
this for
reason
my
none
house.
of them, they all probably, because I live in a condo, right? So it's on the second floor. So if anything happens, it's fucking bad news bears, right?
If that thing
Like,
pops,
it's really, really bad news bears.
This
And so I thought about, that's why they don't actually go in the fucking water ever. I assume they all live in a similar type of scenario. And so if they don't want to rustle the water around and cause any like damage to the house, so they just sit on the stool.
AJ,
Because
this
I'm like,
fits,
why the fuck wouldn't you get in the water?
but the one that he linked fits 4 fucking people, and it has
That's so
it has a
small.
water heater pump. Like what? I might get this.
So this is where we're doing the podcast from now on?
Yeah.
So for the next one, can we all just get like a little picture and put a hot tub in front of where we are on our cameras?
Dude, I'll buy
And just
floaties.
Rock it. Yes.
No, dude.
We either go 100% or nothing
Do you
at all.
think Amaranth will sell me her banana?
I don't think you can afford it.
You
There's
will
people that would
100%
pay.
get outbid.
The thing is,
$400,000 of debt.
just hear me out, right? The thing is there are people that would pay more than you.
I know.
So like, unless you're gonna go to bidding war and extend that,
What did-
what do we say, crippling?
Frau post.
Crippling debt,
Yeah.
Crippling debt. Fucking love the American
I mean,
dream.
good luck.
It's already crippling. What more is it
I
gonna
can't
do?
get worse.
Yeah.
Devastating.
Oh, look, my cat made an
Devastating.
appearance too.
Yeah, Hell is just chilling on her cat shelf.
Fucking
Hanging out.
chilling. All right, I've got to go to work. Love you guys.
Well,
Gonna work.
the proper sign off. God,
Hold on.
you're so rude.
One last question.
Fuck you guys. I'm out. Right? Is that the one I do?
No.
Oh, no.
What would it take to bring you to the good side?
Give me the good
No,
side.
shut the fuck up. Don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin this for me, motherfucker.
The alliance.
We're gonna
Story
treat.
time.
We
You
have to
weren't
treat.
there.
Yeah.
I have a story. All right.
Hold on. This is I don't know Third Artifact well enough, so I'm treating her currently like a cat. Let her come to me. Right? Let her
On
come
that
to
note,
me.
see you guys fucking never.
Story time. I did make a alliance prop pally on my subathon because a guy was being sexist to one of the team members. She raids with another guy and she's a tank, and he was throwing so that way he could blame it on her and get her removed as a tank, because he isn't like tanking with a woman. And I was like, what is he? He's a prop paladin? Huh, weird. I know how to play that. I still have my BFA character boost too. Huh. Wouldn't that be a shame if I
don't know.
replaced him?
I don't know. She just replaced him.
So
What
I,
level is it?
huh?
What level is it?
She's 60 now.
Oh,
no,
we can
she's
gear that.
50.
We
She's
can,
50.
level up.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can gear it. Me and Gamthian can funnel play gear.
Wow,
Got you. You don't have
Fucking bullshit.
First of all, 60 is for a greater good. We don't care about. I mean, we care.
To be
about
fair,
you,
like
but not really.
I would be willing to help, but I just kind of I like said it that way just to piss him off. It's fun.
Well, so here's the thing though, but in actuality, my paladin's holy right now, and you can tank Antheon, and you are DPS. So that's actually a real scenario where we can play it stack for her to help her
Yeah,
gear
There
up.
you go.
We want you to be able to put down the man.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
I was like, don't even kick him from the raid. Make him DPS for us.
Whoa. Red DPS is a thing, okay?
Yeah. Maybe last season, buddy.
But okay, you can make him DPS, but never give him PI. Keep telling him you're going to give him PI, and then never give it to him.
It won't happen. Hey, I beat Hidden Well, okay? Both keys that we were in. I beat that boomy.
Hit it. Yeah.
You're talking about frail masculinity. This fucking guy in Boomkins.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
just need to put boomkins in their place, all right? I'm a pink mage, and I just want to do the damn.
Yeah,
all
we're
right?
fucking running. He's helping me with keys last night. He's on his pal, and he goes, "I combust here." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? You
I
combust here?"
Big bust.
Oh my god, dude! I was like about to lose my shit.
Okay, I'm going to get drunk now. I made it. I feel like I didn't embarrass myself in front of her. What do you guys think? Did I do it?
I think you were.
Fuck me.
First of all, I am more than okay with getting just absolutely dumpstered by Osa in damage because
It's gonna happen.
she's that good.
You didn't. Okay, don't pretend like you had a choice in the matter, motherfucker.
I didn't. I 100% didn't. Like she was like, yeah, it was close, and then was like, hi, he was 1,000 DPS behind me.
Yeah, I have Trowa
nice effort, but
Trowa
I
keeps
beat
saying the
you
same
by-
dumb shit. So the thing is like when I have certain groups, right? Like the healer does a fuck ton of DPS, I do a fuck ton of DPS. My other DPS does a fuck ton of DPS, and then Osa's up here, right? So when everyone's doing like 4, 5, 6, 7,000, all the bars look very close together. But the reality is, Trowa, you still got fucking shit on, bro. Fuck out of here.
Oh, poor, he plays a demon hunter, all right? He's already like he already has like a handicap.
Brain
Leave him
cells.
alone.
I shouldn't be
He's
mean.
sacrificed everything, okay?
Everything. Dude, my dad left at the end of the fucking Legion. Did you see him? He just left me. He just left me here.
And that's where 60's abandonment issues continue. So we can track it, right? Start with his dad, then end up with Illidan. And here we
Okay,
are.
but like, if you had to pick between one, because I struggle with this so freaking much. All right. If you had to pick between Illidan and Rathian,
Hey, no question. Illidan.
I'm
hands
gonna-
down.
Third, I'm gonna let House answer because I'm gonna blow everyone's fucking mind. You ready?
He has a
Mm.
Khadgar or dumb shit.
And then I'll let you.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Ranthian just to be different than Ganthian. I'm gonna go with Rathian.
Third artifact.
I said I'm struggling to make a decision. That's why
She
I
needs our
asked.
help. She needs our help with this decision making process. 60.
All right.
I feel like
Listen.
Illidan was more helpful. I'm just saying.
I think I told some of you this story like recently about how I met my wife, right? So a couple people have asked recently, like,
You told us.
yeah, a couple people asked me like, "What's your wife doing?" I'm like, "Oh, she's a pharmacist." And the people, is that how you met? I'm like, "Yeah, she used to be my boss." And then I'm like, "Yeah, I wasn't just her I was fucking. No, I had two bosses, and so I'm picking both, and I'll get both. Peace."
I might just end up going a whole other direction though, because maybe I'd just kind of like someone to call me champion.
So is it cool if
I-
you make the same joke about his height, like he's already the correct height?
Maybe.
No, anyone?
I'm lost.
Don't break your brain house. Don't worry
It's
about it.
there's not really much brain left, but you know.
You know.
Let's see.
All right, GG's fam.
All right, guys. I'm House. That's
Are you're pointing in the
pointed
opposite
away.
direction?
Fuck are you pointing at?
fuck you. I'm trying.
So okay, so hold on. It's his shit is reversed. So the problem is that on our screen, I'm on my Discord screen, I'm on the left, and on the Twitch screen, I'm on the right of my box. Right. So he actually is pointing the right direction for the viewers, but for us, he's a fucking papega.
Eh.
For us, he's a fucking papega. You understand?
Yeah. See,
Good job, House. You
I-
don't even know that you did that.
I mean, I do because I'm looking at it. I'm looking in my. I'm pointing at my OBS.
That guy.
This fucking guy.
That guy. That's why we can't take him
I
places.
wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Golly. Figure it out.
At least I'm not as awkward as Matt.
But we have to say huge thank you to Third Artifact.
100%.
Thanks for having me.
Wait, we have a thing.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you? There it is. There
There
it
it
is.
is. There it is. There it is. There it
I was
is.
like, we can't hear it, but that's okay.
He tried. He tried.
I didn't get a chance to say, but like, I mean, for me, it's like, it's annoying that when I look through a list of streamers, it's all the same. And it doesn't represent the reality of the world, right? Like 51% of the world is women. And then there's, you know, start looking at all the colors of the human race. And there's percentages. And so for me, it's annoying that those percentages don't match up, right? Like it should be 51% females streaming and 49% men. And it should be 13% black if it's a US based thing. And it should be, you know, I think it's like 20% Hispanic or whatever. You know what I mean? This is the reality. But the thing is like all this shit points to the fact that we're not doing a good enough job at being inclusive, any of us, like on a massive scale, right?
Mhm.
Like even those that are conscientious of it, I feel like it's not, we don't have it, right? Like we're solving it, but like I don't think we're not even fucking close, in my opinion. So for me, when I saw the Women of Warcraft World Women of Warcraft thing, it was like this fucking like, yes, please, like fix this. Like we need champions, we need people that are creating these spaces, we need people getting educated so they can protect themselves and their brands, and you know, and feel comfortable. Like, and the same thing applies to like STEM and school and education and stuff like that, and all of these things. And so like for me, this is one step, right? Like we make the nerd feel comfortable, and then they go and find other nerd shit to do, you know? So like I just wanted to say thank you for doing it. Fucking, you're a hero. I know that it's a lot of work, I'm sure, and it's stressful, and it probably feels like fucking you just set out to do a good deed, and now you're getting crushed under the weight of what the reality of that good deed is. But fucking keep it up, and you can always hit us up to support you in any
I
way possible.
appreciate it.
100%.
And fucking keep doing you, girl.
Thank you. Y'all are fantastic.
We hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. It was nice.
We are a lot of degenerates, but at least we're kind degenerates.
We all play World of Warcraft. Isn't that kind of like
That's
hand
like
in hand?
Yeah, but apparently a bunch of fucking toxic dickheads are making us all look bad. So
Yeah.
Like we're degenerates, but there's people worse than us. Let's just leave it at that.
Like, a lot worse than us, piece of shit.
That's the thing. I don't know if y'all get this in your chats, but all the time I always see like people coming and like, huh, y'all are really nice in here. When I play WoW, it's always so mean. And I'm like,
It's usually the PvPers saying that too,
Well,
though.
no, it's we get the people warning new viewers that if you go from watching my stream to 60 stream, it's a culture shock.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is like over there, they normalize so much fucked up shit in the PvP, like RBG world. They say so much fucked up shit over there.
Yeah.
Like, it's not right. Like, how is there such a stark difference between that and the Mythic Plus community? I've never once heard the N word. I've never once heard the F word. Like, I've never once heard any of this fucking shit. Like, I don't understand how it's so starkly different. Like,
I think when
the
you get,
same
I think when you get
game-
10 people with egos into the same Discord, it just.
Do they not know they're not good at this game? Like, I'm substantially better than them, and I'm still not fucking good at this game. Do they know that?
No.
no.
Okay.
Literal dog water.
All right, peace, everyone.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
Love
60's like, yeah, I'm going, and then he's just like, but
I
this
don't-
one last thing.
I didn't even start drinking yet, so like I don't know. Like I'm gonna have to do the first part of the stream sober, and it's gonna be awkward for me. You know,
I'm proud of you.
proud of me for being sober for 3 hours.
Hey, small steps,
I guess
right?
start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere, bro.
Get you fucking start
Baby
somewhere.
steps.
All right, bye.
All right, catch you guys a little later.
Are you gonna go ahead and read? Is he?
I don't know if he's on or not. Like, we can have like our like.
He
it's
said
like,
he was.
welcome
He said
to
he's
the
getting back
after
to
show.
work.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to the after show.
Oh, but yeah,
I
that
wish I
was.
Wish I wasn't so fucking awkward. Holy shit.
No, you don't, because that's part of your charm house. I don't know what you mean.
Thanks, babe.
Stop.
Oh, stop it.
But yeah, no. Again, think what you're doing is super cool, and like 60 said, if you need anything or have like, hey, if
All
someone,
I All I'm
something.
gonna say is because I've been seeing I've been seeing it, I've been hearing it through the grapevine lately. So we've opened applications to just for women and non-binary people to just join our Discord, even if they're not like a streamer, they can just be in it. And there are people that are upset because we have apps for the Discord. Like, why do you need an app to be part of a Discord? That's stupid.
Because there's shitty fucking people out there.
Exactly. Like, I have gotten some applications from some pretty sexist, racist, homophobic people, especially since a really big account that a lot of their content is very sexist, racist, and homophobic, retweeted us. So ever since, we've had a lot of people like that keeping an eye on us. And that's why I'm like, I'm not just gonna put this link out there. You think I'm crazy? You see
So
what
like
kind of shit
we do have like some women in our chat. Like, do you want to like post the app in the chat for them?
Yeah, let me find that real quick. Let me go back.
I think we have a lot of. I think we have a decent amount of like female viewership too. Like, obviously Osa's fantastic, but like Kata, she's in her and her Pally Hubby are in my channel all the time. They're great.
Also, we're like kind of running out of people that we know for like to do this podcast. So if you have anyone like there's like any like people that like if you want to ask like, the other women to work if they like want to come do the podcast with us, let us know. Or is
yeah, if you have like something I can just post in my Discord.
Yeah, 100%.
Or just if I could just put something random. Sorry, I messed up my keyboard, so I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Okay, I got it. So yeah, I can make a post for y'all. I got you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So especially anyone that's never done a podcast before, I think everyone should do one at least once. They're fun.
This is like I look like I'm not like I mean I can't speak for Gandhi. So like I look forward to this. Like we do this. We've been doing this for like since December.
Fun. Yeah,
and
we switched the time.
We've switched times. We've switched concepts like multiple times, and like it's finally like to the point like where like I can't like it's like one of the best days of my week for me.
Can you just like so the first few episodes just picture after talking to us being it almost 100% formal and informational about Mythic Plus and Raid? Can you picture that after this?
We used to read the blue posts.
I'm gonna try.
We used to read the blue posts.
Yeah, we used to be like, it was very methodical, and then 60 was like, yeah, no, I can't do this at this time anymore because it's ruining my sleep schedule. And I was like, but this is what I wanted to do. And then I talked to my wife, and she goes, no, do it at a better time. So we started doing it on Mondays. And we also had.
It went from Tuesday. It was on Fridays for a little bit.
Oh yeah, we jumped around.
Yeah, it was on Tuesdays during reset, and it was to like Fridays for a bit. And that was just a weird fucking time. I don't like. I want to take those down from YouTube, but they're also just like so cringe. It's like almost funny to a point. And then now it is like this is like what it is now. It's like transformed like over the last couple months.
It's hard. I used to do a podcast called Thought Talks. Yeah, I had like a lot of people. You know, this is when people were saying Twitch thoughts, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, bitch, I'm going to make a podcast called Thought Talks, and we're going to talk about how garbage your opinion is. So big fuck you. And it was really great, very informational, but like just doing it long term, I was like I tried doing an episode about mental health, and I had probably 200 people DM me wanting to be on it with their story, and I had to read through 200 depressing as shit stories, and I was like, can't fucking do this.
Do you drink? Because you probably needed a shot after that.
No, I just kind of laid in bed and was just let out a little
fetal position with blanket, just like, what is this?
I give up.
I mean, why? I think 60's in his channel, so I guess we're waiting for him to go live.
I have the stream up. It's right here. You can kind of see it. It's still us. I'm waiting for him to go live so I can rate it. But
I mean, do you have any questions about like what we're doing? I mean, I guess we can't really. It's content we're doing is essentially the same thing because we're doing Mythic Plus carries.
Yeah, y'all do carries. I don't know. Y'all excited for next patch?
I'll answer that after I get CE. Like, I'm not ready to think about the next patch yet.
I'm moderately terrified about what the new seasonal affix could be.
Because they had that like April Fool's joke, but like we haven't like heard from it since.
That's probably them like, yeah, this is kind of what it's gonna be, but people are thinking it's gonna be like beguiling, and I hated that.
It wasn't that bad.
It was awful.
Dude, snowballs. Did you like never just take the snowballs and you throw it at like the one thing and it bounces it back?
I mean, I played BM Hunter at that point.
Oh,
so
you didn't give a shit.
I just stuck my pet on it and it was like, hey, you're done. But
Yeah, I'm ready for the PTR too. I'm over here like, give me new stuff to do. Please.
I mean, I'm still enjoying doing the carries because I feel like we keep getting new people, which is really nice, and helping other people out. But I also like doing these as prot, and with the gear I have, I just do a bunch of damage, and that's.
What's your eye level?
220, almost 225 equipped. But I'm like, I'm 8 of 10 mythic, so like I have the gear from that. Like I have a mythic splintered heart, which is
I'm so
best trick
jealous
in the game.
I need one on my
I have
DH.
that on heroic. It's what I got for my heroic run.
That's like I need one so
like,
bad.
If you didn't have that before, because you're still working on KSM, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna be like, oh, wow, this is like I can't tell you how many times that I'm like, oops, cheat proc, and if I didn't have that, I would have just been dead. Like,
I'm super excited.
Far beforehand.
We're gonna try to finish up. We got 2 more dungeons to do for KSM, and we're gonna try to get them tonight. We don't have keys for them yet, so we're gonna have to do some other ones. But I'm excited. I'm over here like, yeah, I can't wait to take this baby on a run.
What keys do you have?
I need Sanguine and the other side. Sanguine's also my favorite dungeon though, so I'm like,
except for when you fall through the
floor.
So
like what I did
yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Like what I did to like help like some of my friends get KSM is like we would like list up an LFG, right? So say you need Sanguine Depths, like you list up like 4 like yourself and like 3 absolute pumpers, be like, hey, like your key are like we like just look for people's keys more or less. That's how I like that's how I did some of them. Just like that way, like you're not like trying to run your own keys and like hoping you get like a Sanguine or a DOS. Just like save some time that way. Like I don't know.
We talked about pugging them. I tried pugging a key one time, and all of the like apps that came in, I just looked at it and was just like, I don't want to do this.
I need an adult.
Somebody else make a decision for me because I can't decide. I can't even decide what I want for dinner. Like, what do you want me to do with all this?
So yeah, it's definitely interesting because like we've had people come in and win a key and then like they'll go on like getting that like little boost of confidence because it's like they're not always a carry, right? It's just somebody who can't get into a group because they didn't push at the beginning of the season,
right?
So they're not the correct IO. So it's been really cool to like see some of the people who have like won a carry early and now they got KSM on their own. They're now helping us help other people. So it's really cool.
I feel like a lot of the time it's just like people that come to us that don't necessarily have the confidence to try like to pug a key or like do their own key, and then they come run with us and they're like, hey, I can do this, and then so it just kind of gives them that like little push of confidence to like get out the door and start doing it themselves as well.
The worst is when like you're live streaming. So we're all live streaming, we're doing our thing, and like I'll put in there that we're trying to get KSM because I've got a set group that I'm now pushing with. And we've got that guy that just slides in like, hey, you want me to carry you? I can carry you. I got this 16. And I'm like, no, I don't need your carry. I just need the key. So if I could, I would just take the key and you could keep going, but I can't.
Send them on their way. Like, thanks for the key. Bye.
Bye. I even had people be like, why don't you just like switch DPS and let me tank? And I'm like,
because I want to tank. I think that's like the most like insulting thing you can say to a tank. Why don't you just DPS?
Like I could carry you if you DPS.
You mother.
Okay, first of all, I asked questions because you didn't link the route. I wanted to know what you were doing. That's a different story than someone being like, hey, you should pull this. I'm like, hey, this is my show.
Why don't you just trust me?
I'm doing what I want to do.
Why don't you just trust me?
Because it's also really fun to bust your balls.
Insert that like Twitch, insert that like TikTok music like, oh yeah, then how, why don't you trust me, huh?
Yeah. Like for if you're looking at chat, like Kata, her husband won a key and then they ended up getting a 15 for the next week. So they were like, oh, we have all this, like we have this thing now that we can do on our own. So they've been, like she's saying, they've started, now they're timing 15s consecutively.
That's awesome.
So it's really cool.
All right, so 60 is up. So our after show
And
has concluded.
now we can actually sign off.
Well, we hope you had fun. Maybe, hopefully, you'll
Yeah,
come
it
back and do
was-
this again sometime.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a lot of fun learning about like the starting of Women of Warcraft, and again, hopefully, we can definitely be allies for you,
I
ladies.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll keep y'all
100%.
posted. Shit
Sounds
we're
good.
doing.
All right, chat. We're
I mean,
sending you to 60.
I'll just
Oh,
talk to Quickside Queen. I'll have her keep me posted.
She's DMing me like right now, and I'm just like, hold on.
I was like, what can I do to help?
All right, guys. All right, chat. Boop. Man, what was he do? Oh, he probably went to go make a drink, so he didn't have to do this sober.
Probably.
That's
He probably
why it took him so long.
shot some shots.